Hello people, how are you all? I hope you are doing great. I have been fine. I have read Dewar Mein Ek Khidki Rehti Hai by Vinod Kumar Shukla this past week, and I'm obsessed with his writing, and I'm getting so much into Hindi literature, one Hindi book every month. Well, this video is not books this week because I have been told by many people that I am giving so much recommendations every week and they need time to catch up with that. So books this week is gonna be every second Sunday from now on, and on every Sunday I'm going to come up with some random video. So for today it's about what is Booker's Prize, because on 12th November 2024 this year's Booker's Prize is going to be announced. So why not know a little about it? What's long list? What's short list? What's the history of it? What's the money and trophy? Everything. So yeah, just going to tell you a little bit about what Booker's Prize is and what are the books which has been shortlisted this year. So yeah, people who have been here before, welcome back, and people who are new, welcome. This is Mansi from Readers and Creators. So Tom Mechler and Graham C. Greene conceived this idea of this kind of literary prize in 1968. But at that time they didn't have any sponsor or money to proceed with this idea. Then they met a baker, Booker McConnell, which was a wholesale food distributor in Ghana, and that's where they got their sponsor. That's why the name Booker Prize. It has nothing to do with books. It's with the baker, Booker McConnell. So yeah, that's how Booker Prize came to light. First prize was given in 1969, which was 55 years ago. Okay, dropping the most remarkable thing about 2024 Booker's Prize is this year's shortlist includes largest number of women authors in prizes history. So yeah, what are the eligibility of getting one's book in the list of Booker Prize? Firstly, Booker's Prize is one of the most richest and prestigious literary awards in the world. Now the book has to be as a fiction, written in English, and published in UK or Ireland. These are the three categories which a book has to fulfill in order to be included in the list of Booker's Prize. In 2022, Booker Prize was transferred to Booker Prize Foundation. So the prize money has increased very much, massively, after it was transferred to foundation. I'm going to tell you what was the initial prize money and what it became now. Now, initially the prize money was £5,000, which was increased to £10,000 in 1978, approximately 10 years after the prize was introduced. And in 2002, when it came under the Man's Group sponsorship, the prize was massively increased to £50,000, which is approximately this amount in rupees. Okay, so now there's a panel of 5 judges, and they can be actor, reader, publisher, journalist, magician, politicians, artist, and they have to read all the submitted books. Okay, now long list and short list. When judges read all the submitted books, they make a list of 12 or 13 books out of that, which is included in the long list of Booker Prize. Now, long listed books are just talked about a lot, and they become so famous for sales and marketing. People start reading them, but there's no monetary prize in long list. Out of 12 and 13 books which were selected in long list, 6 books are selected for short list. So shortlisted books get a prize money of £2,500 and a specially bound edition of their book, which then gets circulated after the Booker's Prize announcement. So let me read the list of 6 books that are selected for this year's shortlist, and those are Held by Annie Michaels, Orbital by Samantha Harvey, The Safekeep by Yael Wouden, Creation Lake by Rachel Kushner, James by Percival Everett, Stone Yard Devotional by Charlotte Wood. Now, one book out of this will get Booker's Prize on 12th of November. We are eagerly waiting for, and on Bookstagram community, people are rooting for the book James by Percival Everett, which is a retelling of Huckleberry Finn's, and that character James of Huckleberry Finn he's the protagonist. This book is talked about a lot on Bookstagram community. Let me tell you about Indian authors who have won Booker's Prize from 1969 to this day. So the first Indian author who won the Booker Prize was V.S Naipaul, who won for his book In a Free State in 1971. I haven't read this book, but I have heard a lot about this. I may read it in recent times. Let's see. Second was won by Salman Rushdie for his book Midnight's Children in 1981. I have read this book. It's a very thick book. I took a long 45 days to finish that book, I think, but I loved it over and all. Third was won by Arundhati Roy in 1997 for her book The God of Small Things. I loved it. I love it. I am so deep into this book. Like, I talk about it a lot. I still remember each character and each scene from this book, even after 2 years of reading. Fourth was won by Kiran Desai for her book The Inheritance of Laws in 2006. I have also read this book. I loved it at that time, but I don't remember it that vividly now. I read it like 4 or 3 years back. And recently, Arvind Adiga won for his book The White Tiger in 2008. I read this book. I liked it. I didn't love it or enjoyed it. I liked it. There's a very beautiful Indianness about that book. I think that stands out for Booker Prize. And yeah, so out of 5 books, I have read 4 Indian authors. Quite an achievement. Everything. I hope this helped. And yeah, it's not a brand new knowledge, but it will help you in some way to know about the details of it. And just tell me, which book do you predict will win the Booker Prize this year out of those 6 shortlisted books? Yeah. Till then, keep reading, be happy, be safe.